What's happening, all you beautiful, beautiful people? Your boy, the Vice Lap, is in the building. Let me fix my hair. My hair is a mess. There we go. It's the start of a brand new series. We're going to play some international football, baby. That's right. International football is in the house. FM26. And it's time. It is time. One of the previous host nations will be the team that I choose. I don't think it takes a lot of guesswork to figure out which one it is, judging by the thumbnail and what I've called the episode. I don't know what I've called it yet. I'm still beginning of the episode, but I'm pretty sure it gave it away. Let's go take Bafana Bafana to victory, hey? Let's go win the World Cup with Bafana Bafana, one of the World Cup teams in the 2026 FIFA World Cup, going to Mexico, USA, and Canada. Can we lead South Africa to victory? An unlikely victory, but it'll be fun to try. Hit like, subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. And hey, let's get in the game. So this is the new World Cup screen. As they put it, we're going to go to Africa. We're going to go to ranked 60th in South Africa. It's literally got every country that you can be in the World Cup. So we've got Algeria, Cape Verde, DRC, Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, rather. I was going to say Monaco. Morocco, Ivory Coast, Ghana, Tunisia. Asia's got Australia. It's got Iran, Iraq, Japan, but you can't manage Japan because of licensing reasons. South Korea, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Jordan, Uzbekistan. You've got Austria, Belgium, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Czechia, England, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, Scotland, Turkey, Switzerland, Sweden, Spain. We've got Canada, Curacao, Haiti, Mexico, Panama, USA, New Zealand, and then Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, and Uruguay. There we go. We are checking South Africa. That is who we are managing. We are going to take Manchester. We're going to take South Africa to glory. Hopefully we'll take them to glory. All right, I'm going to work out the game world and do all of that stuff. We'll see how it goes and work it out. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially the manager of South African Football Association. And as our attempt to get Bafana Bafana to the promised land, we are going to start off with a 30-man squad and work our way down. Hopefully, we can get to the very end. Hopefully, we can get the first ever African team to lift a FIFA World Cup. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Just waiting for the game to populate. All right, here we go. Hugo Bruce has left the South African team. We are taking over 2 friendlies before the team announcement. It is what, the 30th of May. I don't really know where to set up from here. We've got our team. We've got 145 players in our shortlist, which is great. We currently have a 23-man squad. I don't know if this is the 23-man squad that I need to take. Because in real life, when I'm recording this, South Africa hasn't announced their team yet. I'm just going to go through this and have a quick look. They're not expected to go beyond the group stages. Of course, I want to go beyond the group stages. I'm going to sort out everything. I'm going to find out who I can recruit, if I can recruit. I need to do the introduction first. Right, guys, it seems like my team is set. I don't have an option to change it. So this is the team basically that will be starting majority of the games, or at least trying to be in majority of the games. We'll go through it after I have a little sneeze. So this is the tactic we're going to go for. It's basically a 4-1-2-3 with some wingbacks. Out of possession, we drop to a 4-1-2-3. Basically, simple. Keep it simple. Just the wingbacks drop, and I get a little bit more defensive positions, except for Mbule, who will be pushing up a little bit more. Team instructions are pretty much standard: out of possession, high in press, standard defense, step up more, trigger the press, not much more often, just often. Counter press and get stuck in possession, shorter passing, higher tempo, a little bit narrower than normal, and then everything else is pretty much the same. And we're going to keep the ball in. I don't have too many tall players, so we're not going to really play for set pieces as yet, but we will maybe some of them have great little plays or something like that they can do. We'll work out the set pieces and all that stuff. But this is the team that is going to start. Rowan Williams, of course, one of the greatest goalkeepers on the African continent. He will be starting, 34 years of age. He is the captain of South Africa. He will be one of the final guys to come in through this last real World Cup. Over on the centre backs, we're going to have Mbonkazi here playing for Chicago Fire, 9 caps for South Africa. A very, very good centre back. Well, I do like the looks of him. I think as a ball playing defender, he is very, very good. And alongside him, his partner from Kaizer Chiefs, Roshwan Dortley. Probably not as good. He is tall, and I like him, and I think he's the best of the bunch that we have in the current squad. So he will make his way in there. Over on the right wing side, we've got Tapisa Monyane. Again, pick of the bunch, really. Monyane is good. He's great. He's understudy, which is Mdao. Maybe there's an argument to say Mdao's better. I'm just second guessing myself now. I really am. This is Mdao. We need to Monyane. I mean, Mdao is better, isn't he? Okay. Well, like, yeah, that's why I do these things. We can check this. Mdao can swap in for Monyane. There we go. Mdao will come in there. On the left-hand side, we've got Modiba, rather. My dyslexia coming in there. Basically, a full-on utility player, can play anywhere in the team. I like him at wing-back. I think he's a very good wing-back. His little understudy is Kabini here from Mulder. 22-year-old South African. Very, very good player. Very potential to become very good. Don't talk about the backup centre-backs. Ngzana. I mean, he's good. He's not great. Plays for FCSB in Eastern Romania. Or Eastern Europe in Romania. Not a bad little player. And then Ndamane is from Mamelodi Sundowns, another youngster. Only 1 cap for South Africa. I don't think he is that good. And then our backup goalkeeper I don't talk about is Brandon Peterson, the Kaizer Chiefs #1, 32 years of age, decent goalkeeper. Third choice goalkeeper we have is Shane from Pirates, who theoretically this season did a bit better than Rowan Williams, but we're going to use, since it kind of like focuses on last year's database, we'll use Rowan Williams. In the midfield, we're going with a defensive midfielder. I was umming and ahhing if I want to play with 2 strikers or DM. Decided to go with DM for now. We'll see how it goes in the 2 friendly games. Motabi Mvala is the man that I've chosen to be our DM. He is a very, very good defensive midfielder. I like the looks of him. He does have a little understudy in Mbata here, who is probably not as good, but definitely if something happens to Mvala, he can step in and be that perfect replacement. In terms of the central midfielding, I realize we don't actually have much depth in this one, but I have found 4 players that I kind of like in these positions. First of all will be Sipho Mbule here from Pirates. Very good attacking midfielder. I like the looks of him. He's quick-ish for this team, so I like him. and he will have Singh as his backup option. Luther Singh, a bit of a utility man as well when it comes to the front line. He will be the guy that goes there. Plays his football in Cyprus. Thank you. That's nice. Ayal Demisal, well done. But Luther Singh is one of them that will probably have a couple of runs in there in the midfield. And then Mokoena on the other side. He's a legend in Mamelodi Sundowns football team currently. He is a brilliant, brilliant player. Love Mokoena. I think he is absolutely perfect. He could be doing the DM role and moving up. And then his understudy is a fellow Sundowns player, Obas, who very similar type of player. I like the looks of both of them. I think we're quite solid on that side. Like I said, I found 4 that were good. Well, let's say 3. I'm not 100% sold on Luther Singh. And then up front, we're going to have, of course, Ikram Reyners here. Once upon a time, top goal scorer in the PSL. Last season, of course. This season, not so prolific, but he is still a very prolific winger / striker. I like the looks of him. If I was going to play with a 2-man striker, it probably would have been him up front as well with Lyle Foster, the two of them playing together. But I like him on that wing. He's quick as an inside forward. I expect a lot of goals from him. And the same for Oshwin Apollos here. Also expecting a lot of goals from him on that wing side. This man is very, very good. Moved to Polokwane City for undisclosed fee. He looks good. He looks very, very good. Their 2 understudies are currently both injured. We've got Nkota here, who is out for 3 weeks with a virus from Al Etikaf. Very good backup option for Ranga. I like him. I think he can be very good. And Klongwane from Minnesota. I like the looks of him as well, playing on the left-hand side rather than the right-hand side this time. Can play both. I like him. And then we've got our striker in Lyle Foster. The Burnley man is going to lead the line for South Africa. Very, very good striker. And let's not forget, we do have Evidence Makhopa here from Pirates, who also once upon a time took the PSL by storm. His physicals lack a little bit. If we can call up new players, we will. Otherwise, what we will do is we will have the first game of the friendlies. I'll do that one against Canada. We'll do that. And this will be sort of like an introduction video. We'll slowly go through all of that stuff. We do have quite a bit of time. We've got about 20 days till we get to Canada. So maybe things change. I have had a look at this national shortlist. There's a few players on here that I wouldn't have mind calling up, which could have maybe resulted in a change of tactic. Someone like Mofokeng here, I think, would have been a much better addition on that left-hand side to Hlwane. The same was for Lakay here as a second-choice striker. I think he might have been a little bit better than Evidence getting called up as well. There's a few players on here that I probably would have called up. Maboye also on the central attacking midfielder. If I was switching to that sort of play, could have played with 2 strikers, dropping an attacking midfielder down. There was another guy here that I'm trying to find. There he is, Yusuf Mart. This guy looks good. I don't know why he wasn't included. 30-year-old, plays for SV Reed. He looks good. He looks very, very good. I liked him. I think he would have been a better option in that midfield than Luther Singh. But alas, he's not there. And then there's a few other players that I had a look at. Nothing too fantastic. Tebazwane, I mean, 36 years old. Probably doesn't have the legs anymore to play on that wing anymore. And then the other one, there was Sandre Campbell. Youngster, left-hand side. Maybe not 100% ready to play in a World Cup just yet. But yeah, we'll have a keep eye on this. Have a look around. Maybe someone like, if we do get a major injury, we have to call someone up. There is that option. I don't know. I honestly don't know if that is an option or not. But there's a few players on here that I wouldn't mind of having in the first team, or at least in the wings of the first team. But let's continue. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gents. So the game allowed me to pick a couple more players. We made our preliminary squad, and this is what we've come up with. We've changed the tactic slightly. We're going a little bit more attacking. Realize we don't really have good defensive midfielders in the pool, but we do have good attacking midfielders. So we are switching things around. A few new faces in the starting 11, as it were, with most notably a young South African, 5 caps for him, Ime Okon. How this guy wasn't called up initially is beyond me. He is very, very good. Solid centre back. He will be starting alongside Mobokazi. The two of them are absolutely insanely good. And then we did also drop Ngzama and Dortley to the defensive side. Madao and Modiba will continue as them, with Morena and Newman, Gift Links, coming in as the wingback. He has got no defensive qualities whatsoever, but he is a very, very good wingback. So I'm picking him as a wingback replace because we didn't really have anyone else that was good. Then the midfield is where things change a little bit. Mokoena keeps his place at the left-hand side of the midfield, with Mbule coming in on that right-hand side. Their little understudies that they have, we've gone with Mbata, who was previously our DM. He will be on that left-hand side, rather. And then Mvala, who was our other backup DM, will be on that right-hand side. Not really as attacking-minded as Mbule, but he is decent enough to play there. And then we go to our attacking midfielders. Rainers and Apollos still continue. We do have 2 brand new wingers. First one, Lakay, does come into the squad. He is the better of the options. Very, very good player, Fargi Lakay. And then on the other side, Patrick Maswangani comes in there on that left-hand side for us. A very, very good player. And actually not. He's not on the left-hand side. Sorry. Tembazwane comes into the squad. 36 years old. I know he's on the older side. He did win he just won the PSL Player of the Year. Had to include him. With his dribbling of 17, we just need to have him. I know he's 36, so chances are he won't play too much. And we spoke about Patrick in the central midfield. He's the backup to Lepachang Maboe from Chiefs. 16 caps for South Africa, 3 goals. His experience is definitely needed. And then up front, we're going with Lyle Foster. And then we do have Mubata here from Pirates, 24-year-old. Only 1 cap for South Africa, but I like the looks of him. 14 finishing, 14 first touch makes him a very, very good striker. Some of the notable players that we did have, like Ndame, who has now been left because of Okon. There's a few other players that I wanted to try and get into the squad, and I just couldn't find a spot for them. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother too much on these guys. Singh is out of the squad. We actually found a proper centre mid. BC is also out of the squad. Very good centre back, but I mean, we just don't have the space for them. And I feel like this is the team that should be strong enough to really, really make an impact. Maybe not win the World Cup, but at least if we can have a good, decent run, maybe we can turn some heads. We'll find out in 15 days when we take Canada if this team is good enough. We might need to change some roles. I might still tinker with some of the roles. We'll see. Right, ladies and gents, we are back for the first game. Some news. Ngzana is out for 3 weeks, which means if he does stay in the squad, we're about 2 weeks away from the Mexico game. I'm probably going to keep him in the team. We don't really have any good centre-back replacements. Ndamane is probably the next best option. He was the one that got dropped for Okon, so we'll play that one closer to time. But for now, Ndamane will come in there just to play. Where is he? There he is. We do have all the way to Makanya, who's very, very good as well. Maybe he's an option. I'll have to just weigh out all the options. Koza as well. I mean, they're all good. They're not great. That's the problem. But anyway, this is the team that is starting in and out of position. I don't know why. What is going on here? Why did they switch? I don't know. It's supposed to be like that. There we go. This is the team that is starting. Williams in goal. Mudao, Okon, Mobokazi, Modiba, Mbule, Mokoena, Rainers, Mobao, Apollos, and Foster are starting. A 4-2-3-1 is what we're doing for. Out of position, 4-3-3. Let's see if it works. If not, we can tinker things a little bit. We are going attacking mentality to start off, taking on Canada. Let's take on Canada. There is just one question. Dortley is not 100% fit. You know what? Don't want to take that risk. He is one that I do want to have in the squad. So we'll bring on... Spoiled for choice, aren't I? Where's that other defender that I had? Yeah, I saw now. Koza. Makanya. There we go. Everybody else fit enough to play? Yeah, everybody's fit. Okay, good. Let's go to the game. All right, so we're getting the first look of the international cutscenes. We've got South Africa's flag. We've got Canada's flag there. The players, did we miss them? Oh, there they are walking out. The managers just were standing out there first. All right, so these are the World Cup cutscenes that we get. We've got the brand new ball that is coming in there. No kits, though, so that's happening. I'm actually working on a mod to try and download all the stadiums and kits. Just taking some time to install it because it's a big file. But here we have the international stages. It is set. I doubt there will be national anthems. There's no national anthems. We are playing in our traditional yellow against Canada. Just checking if everything else is fine. That is good. Of course, we're taking on quite a strong Canadian team. It's probably one of the strongest Canadian teams they've had in a while, with Jonathan David, Buchanan, and Davies, all regular starters across the world. Very, very good players. We are playing a little bit more aggressive than we used to play under Bruce, I guess. So hopefully we can settle things in our way. 4 shots already in the first 20 minutes is great. None on target, though. And we're slowly working our way in there. I'm very excited to see if Maboe works out. That's what I'm using these two training games for, because I might switch to a 2-striker system at the end and playing with Lal and maybe one of the other guys up front instead of an attacking midfielder. I want to play DM, but we don't have the good enough players to play with the DM to do what I want to do. That is an own goal from Okan. Should he have left it? I think it was going wide. Buchanan with a beautiful cross the other side. That was Davies, Alfonso Davies with the shot initially. I think it might have been going wide if Okan didn't put a foot there. Oh, I mean, he's just doing his defensive instincts, I guess, but yeah. Might need to rethink things a little bit defensively. Instead of playing with wingbacks, just play with fullbacks. I mean, which is an option. We do have those wingers out there that can do it. But that does mean that Gift Links won't be able to get into the squad. We'll have to go with Kubani instead. Olawasi brings it forward, takes inside, hits the crossbar. It is very attacking tactic, isn't it? Maboe goes forward. Apollos heads it forward to Johnston. No one really attacking that ball. Kone. I think if it does mean we go to fullbacks, then I think or at least wingbacks that play deeper, I think then we might need to switch to a 2-striker system. And unfortunately, that means Maboe does get dropped as well. Mokwena, Rainers, Mbule goes over the top looking for Apollos. Has some space now to work on. Apollos has got Lyle Foster in the box. Tricking and dancing his way through. Apollos, Mabida, Mokwena. Mokwena takes the shot. It took a deflection. It will be a corner. This is the first real sign of life from the South Africans. Rainers launching it to the near post. Couldn't find his man. Mbule! Oh! Hit the top corner. Mokwena was offside with that, so if it had gone in, it would have come off as a no goal. Rainers can't get to that pass. St. Clair will pick that up. But we're slowly working our way back into this game. We've won the ball back. Mbule, Maboe finds Apollos with some space, finding Rainers. Rainers can cut inside. He does cut inside. It is a goal. Lyle Foster equalizes for South Africa. And as the time went on in this game, we slowly clawed our way back into it. And everything that I was thinking about, maybe dropping wingbacks, moving people around, suddenly are out the window. If we've got the fight like this up front, I think we got the quality to hold on at the back. Other than their goal, they've had maybe one good opportunity. We have managed to keep them out. There is a highlight straight away from the highlight of the goal. Apollo's trying to get to this, can't get to it. Johnston does win it back. Buchanan been causing problems on that wing, and he does again. Flores cuts inside. Good defending from Ocon. Oluwase brings his man, gets in the box. David with the shot again. Ocon with the block. He is everywhere right now, scoring goals and defending them. Although scoring on the wrong side, but hey, it's something. It's something. He's trying to make up for that own goal, and there he is again. Just heads it as far as he possibly can. Buchanan will bring it back, launches it to the back post. David in there. Olwesu, I mean, that is some questionable defending from Mobokazi. Corner went very wide. Ocon with the clearance. No one really bothered to close down Buchanan. He gave him a lot of time and to assist. David, I thought, was going for goal. Instead, he just hits it straight to Oluwazi, and the defender just kind of bounced it off him. I mean, that is maybe questionable defending at best, I think, from Mobokazi. All right, I'm happy. We've had possession, we've had the shots, we've had the targets. We're just making silly mistakes at the back, which has not been great. I'm going to shout at the players either way. I'm not going to make any swaps yet. I want to try and run this as a proper game, and let's see what happens. But I am looking at the guys like Maboe is not doing well. Maybe we switch to a two-striker system and try it out for maybe the last like 15, 20 minutes. Here comes Mobida. For some reason, decided to backtrack and then just get dispossessed. Sigor. Buchanan. They give the ball away, and Mobokazi brings it forward. Lyle Foster dropping deep. Mobida, this time he finds his man when he backtracks. Mokwena. Fine, beautiful ball for Maboe. Chips the keeper. Lebogang Maboe. As I was thinking of taking him off and bringing on that second striker, he proves me wrong. A beautiful little pass here from Mokwena initially to pick up, I think it was, yeah, it was Mabule. I was going to say, I think it's in Mabule or Mabule or Reyners, but it was Mabule. And then Maboe with the beautiful, beautiful finish. Little chipper. Absolutely brilliant. It's back to all even, and in Canada, I think we're playing. Saint Pierre must be Canada. Canada or France, I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's the referee. He's from Saint Pierre. Vancouver. That's where we're playing. Saint Pierre, and that's actually just the name of the ref. Lyle Foster. Beautiful ball across to Apollos. He's got some space. And he's got the overlap of Modiba. Modiba dances Apollos into the box, finding Reyners, and a great save from St. Clair. Not the best of finishes from Reyners. It was basically straight at the goalkeeper, but now they've launched a counter-attack, and we're not going to see it. It's fine. We are going to make some swaps before the highlight starts. Kind of like stopped it just on it. Mobida isn't playing great. We're going to bring on Lynx to play on that left-hand side. I'm going to try him to see how he does there. Mdao on the other side isn't playing great either. Morena come in there. Elsewhere, you know what? Foster has played well, but I kind of want to see in Mabutuma. This is an opportunity to see some players and see how they play. Mokwena hasn't played great either. We'll bring on Mbata to play there. And you know what? Mvala come on as well from Mbule. Anyone else I want to see play? I want to see Mokonyane play. Mbokazi come off there. For now. That's good for now. You know what? And Swane come on for Apollos. We'll make a couple of swaps. Big swaps. Let them all have as much time as possible to play. A couple of players like, I mean, we only made three swaps we didn't do was Mbowe, Reyners, and Williams, and I'm kind of happy with how they're playing. But I will probably take them off now, not Williams, but I'll take off Mbowe and Reyners now. Give the other guys a little bit of opportunity in Masangwanani and Lakai. Oh, we're not allowed to make any more subs. Okay, then I won't do that one. I'll keep those two then. You know what, I'll make the Lakai swap, actually. We'll keep Mbowe on. Khan also didn't come off, by the way. He stayed on as well, but yeah. I thought we could make as many infinite subs. Apparently not. Just want to see the squad. Just want to see how the new boys face out as well. Mvala finding Morena. Lakai. Lakai has some space. Morena. Beautiful ball to Mvala. Back to Morena. Good skips past his man. Mvala finds back Morena. Beautiful little play. Lakai couldn't get the shot in. That was absolutely brilliant from Mvala and Morena out on that right-hand side. But it set a little counter-attack for Canada. And I must say, we have been the better team. If we just look at the XG graph, since they scored our goal, we have been the better team. And we have been just dominating Canada. We just can't find that breakthrough. But from what I've seen, this is not a bad result at all, considering. I'm happy. I'm happy that we got our games. We've got the Croatia game coming up in just a few days' time. I'm going to play that one off camera. And then when we come back, we are definitely going to start the World Cup. We start off with Mexico. In fact, we'll do all three group games. All three group games. Why not? We'll see you guys then. Thank you very much, guys, for watching the World Cup challenge to win the World Cup with Bafana Bafana. We've built what I think is a good squad. I think it's a squad that needs to just get into the groove a little bit, find their feet in the tactic. It's a brand new tactic for Bafana Bafana. Hopefully, it can be a winning tactic. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and haters. Peace!